Warehouse is this venue that any age person can go to. It's all ages. There's no drugs or alcohol. Like you can be thrown out for that. Like, because if you're caught, they don't tolerate it basically. So it's like a safe environment, a good zone. They serve like sodas and water, and like it's really good. Local bands play, so, and like tons of people come here too. Like, you can meet all kinds. Like, I have met some of my best friends at the Warehouse, and if it wasn't for the Warehouse, I would have like half the friends that I do now. Like, I love this place and enjoy this place with all my heart. To me, the Warehouse means a lot because I have met so many friends, and like when you go to see your band, like sometimes it's not just local bands, like big bands play here sometimes as well, and like you can see your like favorite bands and like local bands, like a bunch, like for just it's cheap. Like you can go for like $10 to see like 4 bands, and it's awesome because like it's a long period of time. You see 4 local bands, and like, hey, if you don't like one, then like, so what? Like, big deal. I mean, it's not like you spent a ton on it, like if you went to a giant concert. So it's well worth it, and it's just amazing. It's great. That's a super hard question because I've been to quite a few shows that were just absolutely incredible. One of my favorite shows, I would say, would have to be the most recent show that I went to. It was No Bragging Rights and Let Live were like the 2 bigger bands. I didn't have time to get here in time to see the other ones, but No Bragging Rights and Let Live, I mean, not only did they perform, they would talk to you in between each song. They would say stuff to you like directly, and they're just awesome. They're wonderful people. They have songs that are about like not being depressed because like life is great, and they have all these songs that like mean something to you, like you as a person directly, and they care about like everybody. Like they interact with you and everything. And my next favorite show to that one was I went to a punk ska show, and it was just so full of energy and like upbeat. Like, it was amazing because I mean there wasn't a ton of people there because they were bands that weren't very well known, but one of my friends knew the band, so they invited me with, and it was so full of energy and excitement, and the bands were awesome. Everybody was dancing, everybody was yelling, and everyone was having a good time. People were ballroom dancing together to the ska music, and everybody was just dancing everywhere, and it was so energetic. And ska bands like play trumpets and stuff, so it's like, it's awesome, and it's like trombones, everything. It's like great, and it's just so full of energy. You just want to like scream and be like, yes, yes, and it's just amazing. And I love it. Warehouse and the people of the Cross is just, I mean, it's like some people's second home basically. Like, tons of people come here, they can socialize, see their favorite bands, they can de-stress from things, they can meet new people, get friends, hang out, do all kinds of fun stuff.
You might want to shout over the motorcycle.
But it just means, I mean, I've been to somewhere around 20 to 30 shows, and like, I've only been going for like 2.5 years. I know people who have been going here for like 8 and 9 years, and so I mean, I may think that it means like a lot to me, but I know that there's other people that it's just like, I know people who just are heartbroken and they are just dying over it because it's shutting down. Basically, the reason that it's shutting down is because they still have some mortgage to pay, and they have a lot of taxes that have been built up, like property taxes, BMI, stuff like that. And it's just gotten too much for them. They have to pay the bands, they have to do all kinds of stuff, so it's like they don't have a lot of money to be able to go through with it, and like taxes are raising and everything, so they've been able to afford it for 22 years, and now it's just basically all going down the drain, and they don't know what to do about it, and they're trying desperately to save it, but it's just really hard for them. They have a website that's igg.me/at/savethewarehouse at Indiegogo. So if you go there, you can see the video, pledge information, and thank you.